Logan.
What's up, guys, and welcome back to SLS Animations. And as you can see from on your screen, we will be doing an all-new action figure review from our good friends over at Ringside Collectibles. That's WrestlingFigures.com. Put the real estate at the bottom of the screen to let them know it's all love. Hey man, the link is in the bio for this brand new Thunder Liger, the world legend, made by Storm Collectibles, available right now at Ringside. Hit the links in that description. Don't hesitate, you guys know that these bad boys go fast, and we have 3 different incarnations of the living legend right here. Thunder Liger, I'm going to make sure I tag him in all of my photo shoots over at SLS_animations when I do this bad boy, because as you guys can see, we have a rainbow of his attires here. Let's go ahead and take a look at the front of these packages. Looking pretty good from all his different looks throughout time. I mean, I'm sure he's had a lot more than that. These are beautiful, man. If you don't know anything about Storm Collectibles, they make very articulated, heavily detailed figures, and their Thunder Liger collection is amazing. I remember they did Hulk Hogan back in the day. I got a few of those. I was blessed with a few of those, and man, real competition there when it comes to action figures. These guys really know what they're doing over there. Let's go ahead and take a look at the back of this packaging. Worldwide distribution, you guys already know what it is. This was from '89 from what I can see. I can't read everything back here, but that one has 1989 on it. What numbers does this one have on it? 1989. They all got 1989. I don't know what it says on the back, but for sure I'm gonna bust these bad boys open and give my own take, my own Americana take on Thunder Liger, the WCW wrestling legend. I said WCW, but you know, he was all around the world. He did all kinds of shows, especially in New Japan Pro Wrestling. New Japan Pro Wrestling, you know, they really put in a lot of work over there and keep wrestling hardcore, or strong style, if you will. Let's start it off with purple, since that's my favorite out of the colors. Let's get into it. Alright, so got this bad boy unboxed, if you will. Go ahead and take off all this protecting plastic. You know, the other companies can take notes of exactly how to repackage and keep your figs pristine in their packaging, but you know, they're not going to take notes. We got a plastic wrap across that, almost shrink wrap, to keep them all good. As you guys know, they probably use fabric that doesn't stain. You know, only quality products over there at Storm Collectibles. We have 10 exchangeable hands on this bad boy, looking absolutely amazing. I'll go through a few of them just to show you guys what time it is, because you know that there's a lot going on here. You know, I'll do the hands one time. You got kind of this, I don't know, a grasping hand. It can definitely grasp some figures there, or weaponry, if you will. Have more of this open hand, almost a pointed finger there. Kind of gliding things. Definitely cool. These are rubber, in case you guys are wondering. They're not hard plastic like the other companies here in the US. You know. Also, grappling hands. You know, for that grapple, or monsters. You know, head. And we got that chopping hand there. This stuff ever gets in focus, cut up that light right there, boom, bam, just in case you're doing some chopping. As you guys can see, it's been sculpted by hand. You can actually see the tool marks when they hit to do the knuckles. So that's pretty cool to have a sculpted figure, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Alright, let's put that to the side. That's all the hands. We'll just have different variations of that. Actually, there's one more. There's the balled-up fists that are on him. As you can see, he's protected by several layers of plastic here. I'm going to pop his head off and get these pieces off, because that's how it's done. Got the blue on top here with the shield, almost Power Ranger-esque, you know what I mean? Let's go ahead and put that to the side. Let's just take a quick look at this robe, or this cape while we're at it. We have this gold, I would say satin silk material here, with this beautiful, I mean, if Ric Flair's figure would get some of this, I mean, actually Ric Flair would have to get his figures done somewhere else to get this kind of detail, but nonetheless, it looks crazy. Look at that shine. It's gonna be good in the photo shoot. Also, it has wires in it, so for posing purposes, you guys want to pose it up. It has wires on the edge, and yeah, that's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and pop the head back on the Liger here. Take a look at this suit. I would say in-ring action ready. Purple and white and black, looking pretty good, pretty solid, looking like money from front to back. You guys can see all the articulation here. We'll start at the feet since we have them already picked up. We got the nice little bend there, bend down, bend up. We have the toe arch. You know, they've mastered the toe arch over there at Storm Collectibles. Have a bend at the knee with the double jointed knees. Also have crazy articulation and bend in that knee, so the kick up is just unreal. Also, it has to do with the fact that they're using softer plastic up near the waist right here, this rubbery plastic. So can we get a full split out of them? Yes, we can get a full split out of them if we need to. The joints are put together quite well. Excuse this creak and squeak. It's brand new out of the pack. I haven't flexed them or anything. Definitely no yoga. That ab crunch or whatever they're calling it on this figure, definitely can look at his toes. Got the double piece there like a couple other companies that do. The top part is also rubber. You can't tell, you know, by the blind eye, but it is soft rubber. I don't know how long that's gonna last, but it should last long enough for you to get, you know, enough life out of this figure if you know, take it out of the pack like I do. Decent amount of range on those arms there. I think it also has a side swivel for the, yeah, definitely. The articulation on these things are so fun. This is definitely an adult collectible right here. Not made for children at all. I mean, you could get them. I mean, even on the box it says 15 and up. So you got to have decent hands to even bother with these figs. Double jointed elbows. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. Boom, bam, boom, bam. Slide back in. As you guys know, the articulation on that hand's pretty good. You can get the bend right there. You know the hands pop off. Bend up, bend down. You can spin it all around. So, for all that, the arms do a full 360. There's multiple joints. I wouldn't call it a ball joint. I'm not actually sure what the joint is because I'm not a toy expert. But we do have multiple pieces here, like the other lines are just now starting to put into their toys, where you have two pretty much shoulder pieces there. The piece on the inside that goes in very deep. Yeah, there we go. Pop them off. Double piece. And if you're wondering, yes, it does come off for safe keeping. It also has the writing on the inside there, so you can see right or left, just in case they do pop off. It is on a ball joint, so I will say it's a ball joint shoulder piece right there, and it pops right back in. So don't think that, oh my God, he broke it, it's broken forever. That's not the case. These bad boys come apart just like the other lines are finally starting to get hip to at their smaller price point. But yeah, this purple looks good, so good. Black stripe down. Head sculpt looks amazing. Zoom in a little bit and get you a little bit more. Ooh, back of that mask, the hair falling. Mask looks good, got that dragon look to it. Amazing piece, amazing piece. I wish I had more Storm Collectibles just to get this bad boy fighting himself. I might, you know, do some kind of Power Ranger clone styled episode and just have him fight himself in this next photo shoot. But yeah, nonetheless, let's pop that head back off and put this chest piece back on with those shoulder pads for that entrance gear. Absolutely amazing. This is an amazing figure, guys. I'm not even gonna front on it. Looks really, really good. And yeah, so let's go ahead and get into the next one. Look at that, man. Alright guys, so the next two I should be able to push through fairly fast because we've already done the articulation on the first one. So let's go over to the green, saving the best for last, the red one. You know, the bright red is going to look pretty crazy. So here's the packaging of Thunder Liger here. As you can see, the figure photography on the front, on the side, and the back. displaying the entire figure. Storm Collectibles has done an amazing job with this series, so let's go on ahead and bust this bad boy open now. Show you what's inside. I don't think I showed the insert on the last one with the Thunder Liger logo and everything. That'll be good for some figure photography. Just post that up and you know, get you a display shot going. As you guys may know, I have switched over most of my photography from less of the arty style of action shots to more of a storytelling vanilla pose, technically. Alright, so let's bust this bad boy open. As you see, he has the same amount of exchangeable hands as the other one, the same same hand gestures, and unfortunately it looks like my horn has popped out here. It's in the bottom of the pack, and that's no bueno. No bueno. Oh, okay, that works too. Anyway, here's the chest piece, looking pretty good, looking pretty solid. Got like the metal steel pieces there, or the look for that. The green and gold, almost Green Ranger-ish, as I keep referring back to Power Rangers. The pants, the deco looks really good, very clean. Just the range on this figure is just unreal. Absolutely unreal. Gonna be able to pull off a lot of cool moves with this figure. I believe the vest part does come off. It's got glued pieces on it, as you may see there in the back. So, you know, if you pop the arms off, pop the head off, you should be able to open it, because it doesn't look like there's any open inserts on it that properly will open it cleanly without doing the whole pop off and swap. I won't do that, and actually I will. Forget it. Let's go ahead and get this bad boy part. I want to see what's underneath. I've seen other guys' reviews, they're not really doing any of this stuff, so I do want to know what's under there, so let's take them apart. Let's go on ahead and get all the pieces off. Head piece, bottom piece. As you can see, you pretty much see the entire guts to the figure here. Slide it back on, pop that on, back on. So easy, like so. Pop that right on, back on. So grab the head, slap that back on. Alright, and there's how that chest piece looks without the shield on it. Very good, very good. As you guys see, the matched chest piece, everything looks pretty good, pretty solid, pretty clean. As I said, this does pop off if needed, so yeah, looking good, guys. So it is front, back, side to side. You guys already know the articulation on this bad boy is crazy, so got the rubber piece up there, the same as the other one. So yeah, hope I showed off this deco enough for you guys. How clean it looks, how perfectly painted on it is. Anyway, so we'll get to this last red one and a little time swap here. And alright guys, last but not least, the all red Thunder Liger here. Let's go ahead and take a look at that pack. Front, side, oh, excuse me, front, side, knocked it all over. And the back, look at that beautiful cape. I'm gonna go ahead and bust this bad boy open right about now and see what we got here. Gotta love these boxes. You can put the figures back in, pop it back in. It's not one of those boxes you have to destroy and, you know, be a MOC, or it's one or the other type of deals. Some, you know, really made for collectors. You can take it out, put it back, put it on the shelf. You don't got to worry about it getting covered in dust in the glass case or whatever. You don't got to worry about dusting it once or twice a year. you know, depending on where you live and how much dust you get. I live in a desert, so dust is a horrible, horrible thing. First things first, you see it has the same exchangeable hands as the other two. And this one might be my favorite out of the set. The color really pops. The red is very, very, I would say race car, cherry red, very, you know, Corvette color. Just looks great in plastic. So you have the front piece here that almost looks like a puzzle piece. I'm not sure if that's exactly what it is. You see it shows the inside, which is the same as the others. But let's go ahead and get some of this plastic off to show the entire thing here. I'm going to put this back on so you can see how it looks without the plastic insert. And yeah, this plastic is crazy. It looks like it's mostly molded out of this red plastic, which is a beautiful color. Also, you know, wires in here, so just in case you want to pose it, you know. I'm flying around with the cape and everything for these shots. You know, I wish that, you know, certain toy lines would start putting their wires in there and, you know, get that stuff going. It's very good for the illusion of toy photography if you're going to do that. So, you know, articulation, everything's exactly the same on this bad boy. Just give you a close-up of the face scan, the mask, the hair, the way it flows. And that beautiful silky satin almost fabric glistens in the light, as you can see. The back of them, the belt, the waist. So yeah, this is an amazing figure right here. I have no gripes or complaint on this entire set here. This line is crazy articulated, crazy decoed, amazing size. You know, they're in their own I guess height weight type of deal. So height weight length. So here, let me do a quick side comparison side by side with these, because I know a lot of people are gonna ask, how does it look next to, say, a Roman Reigns Mattel? Because, you know, that's the most common figure there. It's about the same height as a Roman. You got a Chris Jericho over here, probably my favorite action figure out of the entire Jazzwares line, and they have a lot of figures out, and the Chris Jericho figure is still my favorite. And it mainly has to do with these big solid boots that he can walk on, and he doesn't flip and flop on the ground like other figures on other lines, and including that line. See if I can grab anything else. We got Escobar over here. He's a little shorter, so as you see, that's how they stand up to them there. So yeah, I just wanted to give a quick comparison, show you guys what was going on there. I know a lot of people like to ask, so there you go. And back to back right there with Jericho. Don't step on the cape. So yeah, recreating matches should be pretty simple. And yeah, that's it. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it. Thank you guys for hanging in there for that long 20-minute stretch to get these 3 figures out. I wanted to make sure I showed you all the details in them. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Use the codes for the discounts, and everything's in the description, guys. See you in the next action figure review. Boy J Logan out.